Shalom and greetings. What's going on with this? Hold up. I'll remove that. All right. I guess I didn't have a proper stream key with Instagram. So shalom and let's get it on. This is not gonna be a long video. I'm actually working on another video my wife and I'll be doing together pretty soon here. But everybody has probably seen, well, not everybody, but people who keep up with current events, things going on in the world, nationally, internationally, have probably seen that Israel was attacked by Hamas. And I think it's tragic, but I also understand that there's two opposing sides and a lot of blood has been shed between those sides. And some people support one side, some people support the other side. Some people have been brainwashed, through indoctrination center-based religious organizations to support a certain side, and some people will eventually wake up out of that and some people will not. But the biggest thing I took away from what I was seeing, because I was able to get a hold of some videos of some of the chaos that took place over there. I seen a lot of evil stuff, and my biggest concern with what I saw is how common people, Israeli citizens, they were invaded. The news is saying Hamas attacked and emphasized the rockets. They mentioned the kidnappings and gave some numbers, but we don't know we don't know the numbers that they gave are accurate. But I actually saw videos of the Hamas militants going into the neighborhoods and separating men from women, tying folks up, their hands, and taking them wherever they took them. And I just that just really bothered me, because no matter what the news says, that's an invasion. Anytime a militant group or violent group can go into an area where there is a community and just do stuff like that, that's called an invasion. An invasion with captives taken. We're gonna speak biblically. And I said, how did that happen? And then I thought about it. I said, those people were trusting the government, their government, to protect them. And they keep them safe. And I went to good old Google, Uncle Google. I said, does Israel have a Second Amendment, like kind of not like in the United States, as part of their constitution or whatever they have? Do they have something in place for citizens to take their safety and protection into their own hands? And I had a feeling before I found it, but I was really bothered by what I found. What I found is that those citizens depending on what kind of areas they live in. They live in high risk or high security risk areas. Yes, they are permitted to have a weapon, but from what I saw, it's one weapon and 50 rounds. And I'm just like, man. So an organized military group comes in, and that's what people have to defend themselves. That really bothered me. And that's why some of the content I made in the past, I put out some of the content I put out. Because I don't think those people woke up this morning or went to bed that night whenever. I don't know if they struck in day or at night. Actually, it was day. I saw videos of day when they was actually going in neighborhoods, taking and snatching folks. So I don't think people were expecting that. It was the end of their Feast of Tabernacles, the Sukkot, and people were probably really relaxed. Sukkot, honestly, is one of my favorite Hebrew holidays. And people were in a very refreshed, rejuvenated state from participating in the festivities of Feast of Tabernacles. And boom, they got hit. Now, I saw the media had articles talking about how did Western security and the intelligence community of Israel, how did they not catch this? How did they not detect this and stop this from happening? I don't know. I really don't know what to think about that. I do think things happen for reasons. Sometimes things are allowed to happen. Some of the American history can show you that. And time will show you the fullness of the purpose of events. So, yeah, I think what happened is a shame. And then even look what's going on, the retaliation. President or Prime Minister Netanyahu said, we're at war. One of the commanders said, they've opened the gates of hell, meaning the Israelis are going to release hell upon the Palestinians and Gaza and those Hamas figures and people responsible. But the truth is, when people get to slinging them rockets and stuff, there's no telling who gets hurt. I think they try to have accuracy and stuff when they're doing that, but people get hurt, and a lot of time it's common people that are getting hurt with these wars and these things that are going on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I see wars as rituals. I think they're rituals of the elite class, blood rituals of the elite class. Why? Because these elites will sit up and make money on both sides of wars. This is historical facts. They use them to acquire new assets and resources and territory and lands. It's a wicked, evil world we live in. But at the end of the day, with this stuff happening, it's common people who suffer. So the lesson learned from what I see, people sitting here demanding in this nation, you got it's polarized with some people thinking people shouldn't be able to have this type of weapon or that type of weapon, tools, and blah blah blah. And the government, the police, and the government, the only people should be able to. You keep thinking like that. You keep thinking like that, and you keep supporting that type of trash, you know. And when your moment and hour comes, you know, and you think that the authorities and people that should be there to protect you and aid you and help you in a time of need, they should be there, but they might not be there. They might not be there, and you're gonna be. I hope you believe in the Most High God. I hope you believe in divine protection. I hope you do, because if you don't, especially if you got people you supposed to be protecting, God help you. Y'all help you. All right, that's all I got. Shalom. I'm up out of here. Love y'all.